UFC 169 this Saturday, the Prudential Center in New Jersey. Today, we're in New York. We're at Madison Square Garden for Ultimate Media Day. We've got 2 championship fights on the horizon, and I think we're going on record. I think you have gone on record picking the underdog in both these fights. So let's break down these championship fights. Let's hear what you think about it, because I'm leaning the other way. I think both champs are going to walk away with the belt. But let's start with the main event. Renan Barão, bantamweight champ, Uriah Faber, longtime contender, former WEC champ. If Faber's going to pull off this upset, how does it get done?
First of all, let's remember that I made these picks thinking about how in 2013 there was a couple changing of the guards with longtime champs, and then I remembered it's 2014 and everything could be different now. But how does Faber get this done? I think he's the hot hand right now, and I think sometimes you have to play the hot hand. He's the hottest fighter in the sport besides Vitor Belfort, and I think he's going to have remembered a lot from that first fight. Be highly motivated, obviously, from that first fight, and I think he's going to be able to bring a lot from that first fight into this one and get the job done.
Yeah, I mean, some good points there. I think Faber could be a 2013 Fighter of the Year. I mean, he really had a fantastic year, but I'm going to lean with Renan Barão. It's nothing against Uriah Faber. I just think Renan's a cut above, man. I think he really is the best bantamweight in the world. I think he would have beaten Dominic Cruz, to be honest, if Dominic Cruz was still here. So, I think Barão's just a little bit too long, a little bit too quick. His defensive wrestling, underrated. The guy never gets taken down. And, if you look back to that first fight, it really just, Renan always seemed to step ahead. Whether it was Uriah coming in on the takedowns or it was Uriah rushing forward with strikes, he just couldn't get through. So, to me, I think Renan Barão is going to take this. Now, one last factor there, Uriah Faber is coming in on short notice, but to me, I honestly don't even factor that in. I think he leads such a clean lifestyle. I think he's training all the time that I really don't even factor that in. I think we're still going to get a prime Uriah Faber, so it should be a good fight, but I think Renan takes it. Now, let's talk about the co-feature. Jose Aldo, featherweight champ, Ricardo Lamas, challenger. Ricardo Lamas happens to be from your neck of the woods, up in that Chicago, Northwest Indiana area.
6-1 underdog.
Is this just a hometown pick?
Maybe slightly. We've had some barbecue together from time to time, but I also think this is a fight where he's extremely motivated. He feels like he's been passed over multiple times. And in reality, he was passed over, multiple times for this shot. The year off concerns me a little bit, but he's the kind of guy also who trains and is in the gym all the time. I think he can get this done. If he can take this into the deep rounds, into the 4th round, I think he's definitely got a shot. Yeah,
I think you're right about that. He's got to make it a dirty fight, right? I mean, this really all comes down to wrestling. I think it's, what we've always looked at with Jose Aldo. I think if you're going to beat him, it's not going to be on the feet, right? I don't think anybody's going to outstrike him. You got to get him down and take him down. Fortunately, nobody's been able to really do that yet, so will Lamas be able to do it? I say no. I think Jose Aldo, again, no offense to Ricardo Lamas. I'm glad that he's finally getting a title shot. He's not an outspoken guy. He's kind of a quiet blue-collar worker, but he got a shot that he deserved. He had a fantastic run, but I just think Aldo was a little bit too much. I think he's one of the top pound-for-pound fighters in the sport, and what I'm really excited about is I think he's going to get this win, and then I want to see if he moves up to 155, because I want to see that fight with Anthony Pettis. I think stylistically, that is a super fight to me. People are saying, oh, it's not a super fight. To me, that is a super fight, and stylistically, I want to see it happen. So, listen, 2 championship fights. I think they're going to be good. It's big. Brazil could go home with 0 champions. It could be All-American, or they could keep both the belts. I think Brazil's going to keep those 2 titles. So, UFC 169, Saturday night. Tune in. #WEC, never forget.